So welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us today in this amazing webinar, Top 3 Ways VR Immersive Room Can Save You Time and Money in the New Economy. Well, this is the first of webinar series we'll be hosting in the following weeks and months that will help you become the champion in digital transformation. Let's wait a couple more minutes to see if anybody else gets involved. In the meantime, if you haven't used Teams before for webinars, you have a Q&A panel. So just draw me your questions. I will try to answer them at the end of the webinar. If not, don't worry. I will send the answer back to you. As we are connected to LinkedIn, and I will share my email as well. So I think all this said, let's begin the webinar, and let's start by, introducing myself. Well, this is me, or a better picture of me. I'm David Moreno, the head of marketing and business development of Virtualware. I'm also the co-chair of the enterprise committee in the VR AR Association, an international organization designed to foster collaboration between innovative companies and brands in the XR ecosystem. I'm member of the advisory board of XR Bootcamp as well. XR Bootcamp is a global provider of XR upskilling training, and I'm part of the associate professors of the ISEC Economy Digital Institute, part of the ISEC Business and Marketing School, one of the main business schools in Europe and worldwide. So, all this said, let's officially start the webinar.
The future is exciting. Spatial computing will affect every discipline and every aspect of our lives. The way we relate with others will change. The way we interact with our environment will not be the same. The objects around us will think for us, make decisions for us, and will anticipate all our actions and wishes. The future is exciting. But what about the present? Who will solve the problems that concern us today? You will, with us, together. VR is now.
Well, you will, with us, we will together. Well, we are a global provider of advanced immersive and interactive solutions. We are a pioneering VR company with more than 15 years of expertise, almost 16 years of expertise in the immersive industry. We have delegations in Europe, North America, and Latin. We are based in the north of Spain, the Basque Country, and we create custom solutions to help companies, universities, and other institutions to solve today's problems utilizing the power of immersive interactive technologies. We are almost 60 people worldwide, and we work mainly for 3 sectors. For the health sector, pharmaceutical companies and medical research centers. For the entertainment sector, let's say museums, exhibitions, and theme parks as well. And for the whole industry, automotive, aerospace, transportation, energy, defense, manufacturing, the whole industry. And now, these are the table of contents for today's webinar. I will start by introducing to you Viru, our virtual immersive room concept. Next, how the 3 processes in which you can save time and money using that virtual reality immersive room. And finally, a special guest, we have a GE Hitachi Nuclear Energy success story, and you will know how they are applying immersive room to save time and money. So let's start by a short video about Viru immersive room so you better understand the concept. This is it. This is Viru, our immersive room approach. It's an award-winning enterprise solution. Last year, Viru Immersive Room was the winner of the VR Enterprise Solution of the Year at the VR Awards, organized by the AIXA Association. 70 judges decided that Viru Immersive Room was the next breakthrough in enterprise VR. So what's Viru? What Viru can do for you? Well, it can transform any physical location into a full immersion center where you can launch, this is really important, one-on-one scale and real multi-user virtual reality content. So you don't need to build any custom room. It fits any kind of space, okay? And you can keep using actually that space for other purposes while you are not, in that virtual reality environment. And one key thing is that you can get it ready in days, not weeks. Yeah, in days and even in hours. Now you will see a video of a 70 square meters immersive room assembled in just 6 hours. Easy and fast, right? So, which are Viru immersive room elements? Well, on one side, we are using the most advanced virtual reality technology to create a boundless virtual reality room. On one side, our patented tracking technology, Immerso, which is based on ceiling patterns that you can see in the picture, and trackers that you have on top of your head. With that, we have an absolute and reliable tracking of the users and the players. And we combine that with the latest third parties equipment. Right now, we are using Oculus Rift S, although we have integrated other headsets from other companies. For hands tracking, we are using Lean Motion if you don't want to use the controllers, and the HP backpacks, as we are HP global partners and part as well of the HP VR ISV program. But Vero is not only the equipment and the hardware part, that tracking technology. It's more than that. It's an all-in-one solution, and it comes with a software platform that allows room and content management in an easy and effective way. So it streamlines VR content generation and launching all in one place. Okay, it simplifies equipment management through software. For instance, you don't need to bother about, okay, do I have how I can install all the applications in the backpacks? How are the batteries? Is there any issue in the room? How I can configure it? Well, it is easy to do that with the software platform, and anybody. Okay, this is suitable for professionals of all levels. You don't need. There's no steep learning curve for anybody can use it. And moreover, with video software platform, you can generate and launch your own one-one scale multi-user free-roam VR content. As it is based in the leading 3D engine for enterprise VR, which is Unity, you will be able to do that if you create your content based in Unity. Okay, so it's loaded with easy modules, so it simplifies content creation. So if you are a beginner or whether you are an advanced developer, you can create content with Viru, okay, and deploy it in a multi-user free-roam way. And this is really important, the last point for companies. You are not locked into one provider. You are not locked with us, okay? You can choose from other providers or even work with your current providers if they are working or they have experience in working with Unity. So you can even create your own team. There are companies that have their own development team internally because they have a strategy on introducing this immersive room in the day-to-day basis. So they have their team, or if not, you can work with your current provider. So just in short about Viru Immersive Room, It is the next breakthrough in enterprise VR. It is affordable, I mean, less expensive than similar solutions available in the market. As you've seen in the video, it is easy to set up and maintain. It's scalable. I mean, you can start with 150 square meters and 6 users, and you scale that up to, let's say, 300 square meters and 20 users if you want. It is mobile, as you've seen in the video as well. You can move it anywhere worldwide. This is also really important and makes a difference. It's free roam and true multi-user. I mean, anybody can move freely in the room and can interact with the virtual reality content by their own. Okay, they have their own visualization and interaction, and they have their 1:1 scale. It's really important. This is mainly focused for 1:1 scale visualization and interaction. And finally, I didn't mention this before, but this is quite important. You know, in nowadays situation, remote collaboration, you can connect different immersive rooms located in different locations for review design, training your people, for instance, or for showcasing your new product to your clients. And a key feature here, this is an all-in-one solution. You can also generate and launch your own content using the Vero software platform. So let's move on to the second point in the tablet contents. 3 processes in which you can save time and money. Well, the first one, engineering design for engineers. You can design better and faster. You can review your designs in a practical and effective way. Stop wasting time and money on expensive physical 1:1 scale mockups. You can have unlimited digital 1:1 scale mockups, and with that, you will speed up understanding and approval of complex new design with your team and clients. I mean, you will iterate more often with them, with your team to review that design, and with your client to review the design as well. So you will reduce errors and will design faster and better, which is the idea. And the last point that is also really, really important, you can accelerate timelines, and the Vero software platform is integrated with the workflow of your different CAD/CAM software. So you can easily take your CAD design from your 3D authoring tool, bring it to Vero software platform, and deploy it in the Vero Immersive Room. Now you will see a video on how that is done. Amazing, right? So now let's move on. For trainers, one of your goals is to bring out the best from your workers. You can do this with a virtual reality immersive room. You can reduce training time and cut, the many expenses that you can have. For instance, bringing all your workforce to a physical replica to being trained, and that's one of the points. You will stop wasting time and money on travel and living expenses to train your team in a physical replica. So you will have unlimited digital replicas that you can distribute, let's say, or locate worldwide, bringing training closer to your workforce. And for sure, you can leverage retention and you will be able to replicate full-scale complex training scenarios. I mean, large-scale scenarios with multiple people working together, collaborating at the same time. So with this, we make training as close as to reality as possible. And for instance, you are able to integrate physical tools with the VR environment as well. So we can make that closer to reality, as you are seeing right now in the picture. And the last one, for marketers, you can engage your audience like never before. Increase your overall satisfaction and create an amazing customer experience. Again, free yourself from physical replicas and save time and money. Show your product in an authentic one-one scale to multiply your audience everywhere. For instance, you won't need to bring, one version of your new car, new train, plane, or product to any event you are attending. And actually, you will have all the versions of that product, okay? Because, okay, I bring one just to showcase that in an event, but then how I showcase the rest of the versions, in paper, that's not the idea. And actually, this is a great approach for the marketing events you will be attending post-COVID-19, okay? So you can have your physical product, and then from the distance, virtually, you can invite people to your presentation. And the last point, you will be able to shorten your sales cycle and deliver an amazing personalized, this is really important, personalized customer experience. And let's move to the last part, and I guess one of the most important part. This is real. Okay, this is a success story. This is how GE Hitachi Nuclear Energy is saving time and money through virtual reality immersive rooms. Okay, so which was the situation for this nuclear energy company? Well, they need to train their workforce and their customers, okay, because they also manufacture different products and assets, and they need to train the customers as well on that products. They train them in a complex, very high skilled process. Okay, so they have high investment in that physical replica because they bring all the people together to one location, in this case in the US, to train them in the physical replica. So they have, on one side, if they will think about having another physical replica, the investment is huge, and the time you have to wait until it is built, it's a long time. Then they had a high operational cost, all the expenses, bringing all the workforce worldwide to one location. And the last point, this is important, they had limited training sessions. So sometimes, or mainly, they are not able to train their workforce and their customers. Okay, it's difficult for them because they have that limitation or only one physical replica. So, which was our approach? Well, easy. Replace physical replicas with virtual reality immersive rooms. Okay, so they can bring training closer to the workers. So instead of coming to my headquarters, let's say, where I have my physical replica and being trained, I'm going to give you or install this virtual reality immersive room so you will be closer to your house. Okay, you don't need to spend time traveling to be trained, and you will be happier because you will not spend too much time out of home. And for the company, I will reduce my expenses on that. And as we can create something that is as close to reality as possible, this even is more important. And with today's situation, if you have this virtual reality measurement worldwide, you will continue, although you are in a lockdown, you will continue being trained. So the results, well, significant saving in the most efficient manner possible. 57% cut in operational expenses. Okay, so we bring training to the people. So we don't bring all the people to one location to be trained. So I reduce the expenses. Okay, so I reduce 57% of that expenses of about 3 million US dollars. Okay, a great amount of money. Second, the investment breaks even, less than 2 years. Here, I'm taking into account labor costs, diets, and living operational expenses without the last part, the new revenue stream. This is, I think, extremely important. With virtual reality measure rooms, GE Hitachi Nuclear Energy is not only saving time and money, they are also creating a new business revenue. So they are also generating money. In this case, 4 million US dollars per year. And all this project, all this announcement was released globally last week.
GE Hitachi Nuclear Energy, world-leading provider of advanced reactors and nuclear services, executes a single strategic vision: to create a broader portfolio of solutions by expanding its capabilities for nuclear reactor and service opportunities, and by offering customers around the world the technological leadership required to effectively enhance reactor performance, power output, and safety. In early 2019, GE Hitachi Alliance with Virtualware, global provider of cutting-edge immersive and interactive solutions for training, engineering, and marketing, developed a virtual reality fuel movement simulator to train and requalify operators in nuclear reactors. The fuel movement process is a complex and highly skilled activity that requires top-level expertise and training, as well as outstanding coordination between the different parties involved during the fuel movement process. The fuel movement simulator consists of an immersive virtual reality room, which allows multiple users to collaborate in a refuel floor simulated nuclear environment. By means of a physical replica of the refueling mast, an indispensable tool for carrying out fuel movement operations, users are able to carry out fuel movement operations as if they were doing so in reality.
Get ready. The training begins in 3, 2, 1.
Among others, some of the more important simulator characteristics are: allows companies to digitize their training methodology, creating data which is used as feedback for continuous software improvement and to improve training processes for the future. The virtual reality system also allows training managers to go to the next level from an evaluation point of view. The system enables instructors to observe how trainees are performing and detect fuel-moving challenges in advance to instruct nuclear operators on human performance errors. A completely new addition to the system allows the instructors to introduce the red button concept that will open up a set of new options to challenge the operators during the training. This reinforces their skills to react to day-to-day disturbances, such as changes in the water flow into the vessel, producing misalignments, potential bridge malfunctions, or failures. The fuel movement simulator is part of a new generation of simulators that GE Hitachi, in alliance with Virtualware, will release for operation during the coming years, not only for the BWR technology, but PWR and D&D as well. This initiative will improve the capabilities of professionals through intensive training and contribute to the reduction of both costs and risks. In addition, these systems will help nuclear customers to have just-in-time bespoke training solutions on site that will contribute to the reduction of operational costs associated with training and quality issues.
And this is it. The future of work is happening right now, and it's your turn. I checked the different sectors and different people that are right now here in the webinar. And for instance, let's take, there are some pharmaceutical companies attending. How can you use the virtual reality immersive room for you? Well, on one side, for engineering and training, that's clear. On another part, even for marketing, for the new events you are attending in the following months and in the following years, taking into account the current situation, and actually, for instance, for drug discovery. Okay, when you are designing with your research and development team new molecules, well, you can visualize and collaborate and discuss and better understand what you are doing. For the industry, I think it's clear. You can, design better and faster. You can train your people, bring the best of them, and you can engage the audience like never before. So it's your turn. It's time to become the leader of digital transformation, and it depends on you. Here you have my details, so just draw me an email with the different answers you may have. Actually, the questions you may have, actually here I have my one question. It's about, well, the cost, okay, of this, great question, by the way, of this immersive. Well, I mentioned before, this is affordable, okay, and this is more than just equipment. It comes with a software platform, so you can create and generate and deploy your own content, okay. So that only one solution being affordable with that two parts, it's incredible for you, even for companies, even for developers as well. So thank you very much for being here. Hope all of you are safe and healthy, and stay safe and healthy, and see you soon. Bye.